Good morning, church. I wanted to send you a message about tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are headed back to church, and I wanted to go over some things with you. It's been 2 weeks. We have passed our period that the health department required us. It was last Sunday was our last day. Um, so we have gone over by pretty much a week according to the health department's guidelines. So we are prepared and ready to go back to church tomorrow. Not only have we been away from the church for a 2 week period, over really a 2 week period of time, but we have also had the church cleaned, and it is ready, professionally cleaned. It's been sprayed with a chemical that is specifically for killing viruses, and we had a donor from the church, a very kind donor, pay for that, and I appreciate them for doing that. Um, so we're prepped and we are ready for church tomorrow. Now, moving forward, we have got to follow some guidelines just to continue to be safe in our gathering. We're going to have, as usual, we're going to have hand sanitizer set up in different places. And if you go to the bathroom, you'll notice when you go to the bathroom that there's a chair sitting outside of the bathroom with some wipes in that chair. I don't want to have a person sitting outside of the bathroom going in and cleaning it after each person's use. Just to be honest, quite honest with you, that's a little creepy. So I don't want to do that. What I do want to do, though, however, is encourage you, if you go to the bathroom, any surface that you touch, go ahead and wipe it down with one of those wipes, if you will. The doorknob, the sink, anything like that that you touch, just go ahead and wipe it down. Or if you go to the bathroom and you're like, I don't know if the person did this before me or not, there will be there for you to kind of clean. And also, as you leave the restroom, I know this is weird to talk about these things, but when you talk about them, when you get done, wash your hands for sure. Come out if you want to and hand sanitize yourself, and you should be good. All right. Now, moving beyond the bathrooms into the sanctuary. When you get into the sanctuary, again, the pews will be taped off. What we will do is I'm going to request that you have a mask. If you've got one at home, you can bring it with you. If not, we will have one there for you. Um, I would like for you to wear the mask as you come in and as you interact with people. And of course, in these interactions, I'm going to request that there to be no handshaking, no hugging. We're going to not do any physical contact, church. We've got to stay on top of this thing. So, no physical contact, no handshaking, no hugging, and remain 6 feet apart from one another as well. Now, as you come in and you've got your mask on, you can make your way to the auditorium and find your seat. And when you get in your seat, um, you can go ahead and take your mask off at that point if you want to. When it's time to stand up and worship and sing, I'm going to request that you put your mask back on. Um, and the reason for that is when we sing, is the masks they're not as much for our protection as much as they are for everyone else's. It keeps us from putting out. It keeps it contained in that mask. And so when we're singing, we're putting out a lot. So if you will, put the mask on and keep you from putting out so much while we're singing. And when we're done singing, you sit back down. You can take the mask back off for the remainder of the service. We on the stage, we will be, of course, apart from one another. We will not be sharing microphones, but we're also, since we're so far away from everybody, we're not going to be wearing masks. It is difficult for us, going to be difficult for me to preach and wear a mask. It's going to be difficult for us to lead singing and wear a mask. So we won't be wearing them on stage, but we will be distance apart from one another. Now, all that being said, you may feel just fine. Like, I don't have the virus. I don't even know why we're doing this. This thing is for real, and I'm not trying to scare anybody by any means because fear doesn't help. You might actually have it and don't even know it because you're not experiencing any symptoms. So, what we're doing is for everyone's protection. And when you come and you wear a mask and you don't hug and you don't shake hands, you are showing the love of Jesus by looking out for your neighbor. And that's what it's all about. And if you're just so if you feel extremely uncomfortable with joining us in a service, a physical service, and you can join us. We will be on Facebook Live tomorrow as well. But anyway, just wanted to let you know we're meeting again tomorrow, and this is what we're going to do to proceed from here forward and be careful. We are also going to attempt tomorrow to have a children's service, which will be over in the gym, and it's going to be over there so that we can social distance better. Our officials in our state, talking about in our church, has approved children's church gatherings and youth gatherings, but they have told us how we're going to work it, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to follow their guidelines. I want you to come and join us tomorrow if you feel comfortable. If not, okay, just remain at home and join us on Facebook Live. But we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.